Why is the Fertile Crescent a famine-afflicted, pestilence-infected, war-conflicted desert? Yet the land is treasured. Its value measured in black gold and old portals. These old world lords are attempting to become immortal. I despise these corrupt guides who try to preside worldwide. I decide to not live connived and lied to. Magnetic waves fail to hide you or your scaled hide and true features. Please don't believe these evil creatures, nor grieve at the exposure of perverted pedophilic politicians and preachers. Our leaders and very beseechers of God's goodwill are filled with sick wickedness. We must put a finish to this outrage, diminish this crazed way of living out these final days of raising towers and praising idols while using marketing schemes to disguise you. Demons, I surprise you because I visualize you and propose to expose you. I'm not one of the sheep who chose you. With every ounce of my soul I oppose you, and I won't be posed to suit you. I'll probe to the root to, uncover proof to, refute you, prove you wrong, dispute you. Shoot through the veil of deception with crystal perception. My gaze won't be swayed in the glazed haze. The sun's rays have blazed it away, so I see how the game is played and how it's laid out, made out to be order and peace. We ought to slaughter the beast, order the release from these shackles and manacles of manipulation. They hold total control of the global population, all the way down to ovulation, chemically altering life cycles, not to mention the onset of the concept of conception's termination. It's entirely too similar to insect extermination. Your garbage is inspected, hidden cameras are detected, every section of your life can be dissected in just a couple seconds. Even extreme precaution is only good for causing their evil eye to fall upon you. If they want you, it's you that they'll have. Witnesses are on hit lists facing death sentences. Tension is high universally. Where we are is where we were placed purposely. These warlords are engaged in crazed rages, dominating mercilessly, and it's been happening for ages. So now, we're once again on that route to combat. The earth is afflicted by chronic affliction and Masonic domination. But their psychic manhunt can't stunt the potential of mental manifestation, even though the massive stature of the masses united is prevented. Essentially, we are intentionally divided by inciting fighting and supplying, then hiding and denying. Hoarding crops to rot while there are children who do not know what it's like to not feel hungry and starved, while that pie is carved just a little finer and guarded with the tenacity of a hermit miner. The designer of this fuck structure needs to be beheaded. It's too bad he's already dead, and for a long time. I'll tell you what, I was born in the wrong time, because I'd take that black mask and that axe and cleave his evil ass in half. Add the math. I'd map the path of history, decipher the big mystery, mystically see distantly, verbally reconstruct what I've seen visually, and reiterate to anyone who's listening. You see, my task is to unmask. The way the majority behaves is with the mindset of slaves, and this conditioning has people envisioning false paradises, addicted to mind-numbing vices. Decisive action needs to be taken. I'm only one man, but it's a new mindset I'm creating. Opening eyes so you can see what you find when you finally decide to read between the lines and acknowledge the obvious signs of the decay of the grand design. When our hands are no longer tied behind and our backs aren't bent by the pressure of the day-to-day grind. You see, these words aren't kind, and they're not meant to be. All I could do was send out the word as it was sent to me.